another Led Zeppelin. Okay. We had just kind of recently been introduced to Led Zeppelin. And so this is like my second song intentionally listening to, like, in my life, I feel like. Thank you, Sly. So let's see here. I'm like, it's so low. Oh, intentionally. Okay, let me actually also turn up the volume, though, while we're listening to music. Okay, there we go.
Of lying took her bow, and then she turned to go. The Prince of Peace embraced the gloom and walked the night alone. Dancing in the dark night, sing to the morn. The Dark Lord rides in force tonight, and time will tell us all. Thunder down in the valley below. I'm waiting for the angels of Babylon, waiting for the eastern glow. The apples of the valley, oh, the seeds of happiness. Ground is rich from tender care, repay, do not forget. No, no. Brown and black, the tyrant's face is red. War is the common cry. Pick up your swords and the sky is filled with good and bad. Mortals never know. Sunrise, waiting for the eastern glow. The pain of war cannot exceed the woe of aftermath. The drums will shake, the castle wall, the ring razor iron black. Ride on, raise your right on, shoot straight to thunder fall. No comfort here, the fire at night, the lights the face so cold. Dance in the dark of night, sing till the morning and light. Red and gold to bring the balance back, bring it the sun is shining, the clouds are blue or white. With flames from the dragon of darkness, the sunlight blinds his
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This, and I'm like, maybe because I'm feeling physically in so many different ways right now. That was a lot of parts. That was so many different pieces of things happening. It was also, I was like, I wonder what direction it was gonna go sonically, and I mean, it doesn't have to be in a box for the genre, but I was just curious if it was gonna feel like more of one thing than anything else, and it didn't. This was very a mixture of, I feel like, so many things that were popular at the time. I don't fully know when Led Zeppelin was, but listening to this, it gives a very like 70s 60s feel to it. It was a lot of there's some folk that would lend its way to like country. There was soul, like near disco almost, and then definitely the rock parts. And I'm like, is this usually like, do they mix a lot of things together? It's a mix of a lot of things, yeah, with Celtic influences for sure. I can hear that. It was dedicated to the Lord of the Rings. Interesting. And with the name of it being the Battle of Evermore, I was imagining, I'm like, maybe that's a part of why so much is going on, is that you're having different sides, you're having different influences in this war, and bringing all that together is like the, what is it? We're at the peak of the fight in the battle. Something like that. Interesting. Very interesting. It's like I was thinking of like Dolly Parton, and also thinking of Donna Summers. Interesting. But it kind of, I'm like, not being mean or rude or anything, but for so much going on, sometimes that also can be a problem with editing, in the sense of, as artists, sometimes we want to do all the things, but it's influenced by something specific. So maybe this really just feels like the Battle of Evermore for them, but it was forever Evermore. Like, it was really the most. And sometimes just dialing it back a little bit can make it a little bit more easy for some people to listen and to really digest it. So I feel like for this to be an earlier song for me to hear, this was intense. And I don't feel like I know more about Led Zeppelin after hearing that. But I feel like it'll make sense in context of more Led Zeppelin. I almost said Lord Zeppelin, of more Led Zeppelin in the future. So I feel like, hearing maybe more of what creates their band identity, then coming back to this, I can try to maybe see who they are inside of it. So very, very cool. Thank you for sharing this, by the way. Very, very cool. And I feel like it's a part of me and how I'm not feeling 100%, why I'm like, trying to keep up with the song. And I'm like, woo, halfway through the song, I was like, woo, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the rest of this evening without going to sleep, like, kind of soon, potentially. And that's also when we were doing Pink Floyd, I was like, let me feel in the right headspace. And I don't know if you were there when I mentioned it. What's his name? I learned something from Continuum. What's the guitarist? John Mayer. I learned something from him. Not personally, I have not met John Mayer. That would be amazing. But I learned something from him, and your mood and your feelings will actually determine how you perceive music. And so if you're like sad or like not in a good headspace and you hear something, there's a chance you're gonna like it a little less than you would have if you were feeling perfectly. I thought I was fine enough to hear this, because I would have been like, okay, maybe not right now because I'm not 100, but like, maybe I should have just like, no, I don't feel like I would have paused in between and been like, let's stop this here because I know I'm not feeling the best. But no, still glad you shared it. And I know this is gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a journey. After hearing that, especially, I'm like, it's gonna be a journey into hearing and learning more about Led Zeppelin. But very, very cool. Thank you for sharing.